All right, let's get back to it. I guess, we're teaching anonymously crazy fuckers from late night talk shows. I guess maybe that's what we're doing. I don't know. I don't know. Mrs. Penalt. Wow. You're as crazy as the rest of the people on that. All she was doing. Have you ever seen Christmas Story? You know, be sure to drink your Ovaltine. Yeah, that's what happens when you watch the Tonight Show, Kimmel, and Colbert. Be sure to drink your Ovaltine. That's all it is. Okay, that's all it is. If you don't like love, don't watch this movie. Don't watch this TV show. They made a movie about this book in 1981. It's a mystical magic. It's like Pan's Labyrinth, only with food and sex. Well, they had food and sex in Pan's Labyrinth because the mom got pregnant, and then the dad kills the sister saves the brother, and the brother. But it's the same thing, same old story been told before, same old conclusion keeps knocking at my door, and you can't sit there on TV and bullface lie to yourself and others and say, if you like love, watch this TV show. Be sure to drink your Ovaltine. Okay. If you enjoy love, watch this Facebook, YouTube anonymously, and pray that Earl is right and that the technology kills all her business partners today. Okay, so that's about the best hope you're gonna have. Okay, of being free from those egomaniacs on fucking TV with snakes around their necks and shit. They're assholes, man. They are such assholes. Okay, but Donald Trump and Kamala Harris are the same person. Okay. Martin Heinrich is Kamala Harris, and Manila Domenici Martin Heinrich is Donald Trump, and Manila Domenici is Kamala Harris. Okay, what are you talking about, Willis? What's the difference if money is from the Vatican, okay, or from the Chan Zuckerberg Foundation? What's the difference? How is the money any different? Okay. Ask yourself quantitative questions. Be very intelligent. Don't be stupid like the people on TV. Oh, don't be stupid, right? Would we have West Point, Annapolis, and the Air Force Academy if Jesus had, if people had not crucified Jesus in year one? If people had said, hey, let's forgive debt and trespass, love, one, eternal, faithful, peace. Would we have West Point, Annapolis, and the Air Force Academy? Would we have Notre Dame University? Would we have Grand Canyon College or university? It's a university now. Would we have New Mexico and New Mexico State? Would New Mexico, Texas, and Utah be New Mexico and Texas and Utah today if they had accepted the love of Jesus Christ year one in the Roman Empire? You need to ask yourself these kind of questions instead of watch Seth MacFarlane's fucked up TV shows. We would have Star Wars and Star Trek if they had accepted the Lord's Prayer year one in the Roman Empire. You need to ask yourself these things intelligently because Suzuki tells me that. He goes, they wouldn't have needed the book of Revelation if they had. Okay, I got you. Okay, so my life story was only necessary because of you, not because of Jesus. If you had obeyed Jesus, your Roman Empire, you wouldn't be worried about what's happening in Earl's life story. You wouldn't be concerned. You'd be gardening right now. Yeah, gardening. Maybe, watch sunrise, listen to Casey and JoJo sing us a verse, or be locked in Devontae Swing's basement and saying, when are we going to get out? Is it to flip it and reverse it? Is it time to live the Lord's Prayer yet? I'm just kidding around. You're funny. We wouldn't have that either. No, we'd have people, and they'd be loved, and they'd be loving. Okay, it's that simple. Okay, if people had spread real Islam after the Hajj, we wouldn't have all these buildings of mass destruction and competition over mass murder and entertainment over fuck money. We wouldn't have that. Okay, we wouldn't have albums of people making jokes about Christmas for money. That's fucking pathetic. It's extremely pathetic. Okay. It was pathetic when they were singing mythology tunes for money and they thought they were singing, to God. That's pathetic too. It's like, God's omniscient, omnipotent. What the fuck is wrong with these people? They couldn't understand a book if it smacked them in the head every day on YouTube. And so you do understand. Okay, so I'm going to bank on the fact that Earl can survive, stop and eliminate abuse, and recover. That's where I'm putting my hopes. Okay, and expectations. Okay, that's what I'm going to bank on. The rest, I don't know what I don't know what LeBron James is doing. I don't know what Miss Penolt's doing. I don't know what Mrs. Affleck is doing. I don't know. Do I care? Not particularly, no. Why? Because they're not standing up for the Lord's Prayer with me, and they're not sitting on the couch right here next to me on Zeke's tore up couch going, he's right. Yeah, he's right. Okay. Bigfoot, tell him. Okay, do you understand? Mr. Foot, you're out of focus. But you know what I'm saying? So yeah, because I've been saying it for a long time. And I don't care what all you stuck up Megan Thee Stallion, Miss Penalt, Miss Affleck, Rihanna, Taylor Swift. I don't care what all you bitches say. I'm the most gorgeous man on the beautiful planet that you are all fucking over money. I am so beautiful. I can hardly contain myself. This man is so gorgeous. Okay. And this is my obnoxious voice. If I had my bedroom voice, I'd be even more gorgeous than any of the bitches that you're fucking right now. And you should want to love a man instead of fuck a bitch. Because you should want to be a woman. I've never been a woman before. Want to touch the man I make just once before I go. I know. My mom really liked that album. I really like that album. It's a damn good album. I was a kid. The only one I listened to was The Way We Were because they played it for the Green Bay Packers when they had Vince Lombardi, right? And then I go back as an adult and listen to this whole fucking album is really good. Oh man, My Buddy's good. My Buddy medley. Best Thing You've Ever Done. Oh, that's a good. Being at War with Each Other. Carole King writes some good tunes. Yeah, like It's Too Late and yeah. And then and Paul Simon also writes good tunes. Something So Right. And so I'm like, it's a damn fucking good album. I mean, I just listened to it because Jane Kennedy and The Way We Were. But I'm like, I put it on, the whole goddamn album is good. They're not songs you play on the radio and say, hey, that's gonna sell more cars and drugs than pizza. But it's a good fucking album. Beyonce's like, yes, it's a good fucking album. Do you fuck to it? Do you like it? Do you think that the people from Military Intel sell the video for lots of money? I would be willing to think they do. Don't you? What about you, Rihanna? You think the conception of you two baby boys was filmed by perverts at NASA and sold to people? Like the guy who built the basketball arena for the Clippers in LA? I betcha. How much I'd be, come on now. Come on now, baby. Come on now, baby. Come on. I bet you, okay, that the people at NASA make more money selling your porn than Kim Kardashian makes selling her own. I'd be willing to bet. Because money's nothing to those people. I'd be willing to bet that dude that built that old ugly dude that he has Rihanna's pornography getting fucked by her baby daddy. I bet you he does. I'd be willing to bet the Pentagon, Annapolis, and the Air Force Academy on it. Yahweh. You said that. Yes, I said that all in the same sentence. Jesus has an excellent sense of humor. He does. He has one of the best senses of humor in the history of the world. He can sit there and laugh at anything to survive hell to get the children to the kingdom of heaven and living the Lord's Prayer worldwide. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. He can even put up with left-wing extremists putting up Hoover Dam in big, giant parking lot, asphalt-created heat sources for bad weather patterns for green energy in New Mexico with big, ginormous, psychotic George Lucas windmills. Guys, If back in the day, instead of building those huge dams for corporations to make billions of dollars off of manipulating and controlling people's energy, if they had taken a bunch of little, towards each houses in each community, okay, little turbine windmill type things to put them on the river, on the sides of the river, and provide, and it would have provided, they're like, no, it wouldn't work. It doesn't. If you put a big lake on it that has stagnant water that's unhealthy for the ecosystem, that has the water evaporate and fall all over Texas, and then we have a storm here, it looks like a tornado's coming. Well, what do you think caused the tornadoes there? Yeah. Stagnant water with the carbon emissions to wash away all the bad things. Extreme weather patterns. Yeah, what do you think causes the extreme weather patterns? Human beings clear cutting stuff and hunting down killing all the beaver for pelt hats. Yeah, let's go to silk. Do you see what I'm saying? It's true. It's like my aunt with that idiot up in Ruidoso from the Mormon Church. Oh, if you think you have anything to do with global warming, you're just crazy. It's like, that's like saying if you get drunk, okay, and you walk into your dorm room at Pope Air Force Base and you cook potatoes and it says cook for 2 to 4 minutes and you hit 24 minutes and you end up burning down the dorm that you had nothing to do with it, right? So it's like, tell your bishop up in Ruidoso that he is not the Messiah that your nephew Earl is. And she still didn't. Hey, with people like you, I just sit there and say, man, they are stupid, they are stubborn, and they are broken. And so they don't know what they're doing, so I forgive them. But Rockefeller's technology, okay, because you're not obeying natural laws like gravity and photosynthesis, eventually is going to have to kill you because you won't obey the person that teaches you how to observe, understand, and apply natural laws. So handsome. He's so freaking handsome. He's so gorgeous. I could just walk up and just kiss his kissable face and say, I am so sorry that I was a part of the poo-poo naughty that made your life complete torture and had cancer cells reproducing in your body that would kill most people, but you were able to survive it and it was very painful and lonely and abusive. You're not sorry. No. I have to explain it to you. You're too big of a bitch to get up and do anything about it. You won't come sit next to me and say, he's right, we should live the Lord's Prayer. And you can. I set it up so where you could. So it's your decisions that are fucking you and your children. Has nothing to do with video games made up in Rockefeller and Rothschild's heads. No, you're just assholes. I know an asshole when I see one. I can watch late night talk shows. Yes, I love you, all right? Hey, like water for chocolate. Hey, flip them tortillas, man. Flip those fucking tortillas.